Hey, what's up everybody? gameguywoopwoop bringing you another quick OU battle on Pokemon White against Vincentixo, another guy found on the Wi-Fi Battle Finder. He's a pretty good battler. This really came down to the wire. Most of his Pokemon I was able to take out relatively easily, except for that Hydreigon. That one, well, we'll get into that later. Did have a few problems here and there, and I made two really big mistakes that really cost me the match. But anyway, so I'm gonna lead off with my Staraptor. He's gonna lead off with his Gyarados. Right away, I'm thinking Ice Fang, because the same thing happened with that Machamp and the battle against Sun of Night, and I know Gyarados typically carry Ice Fang. Some of them. This one's carrying Substitute, which he goes for, which I did not see coming at all. I have never, to this day, besides that one, seen a Gyarados with Substitute. So, yeah. Now, I go for the Spikes here since he's up Substitute, but he makes a really good play here. Goes out to his Espeon, and Magic bounces them back over to my side. I don't know why I went to Protect here, because there really isn't much his Espeon can do to me. I mean, even if it does raise his special attack, Vinny is the best special wall I got on this team. She's almost as good a special wall as Sally, just not quite. She's more of a physical wall, but her special defense almost matches Sally's. So she's really good both ways. So anyway, I go for the Gyro Ball here, and that does a ton. It's almost enough to take out that Espeon, just barely lives it, just a little nut. So I go for the Gyro Ball to take it out completely, but no, he goes on to his Gyarados to take the hit. And here I go for the Spikes, makes a good play again, goes on to his Espeon, and Magic bounces the Spikes right back over to yours truly. So probably shouldn't have gone for the Spikes there, could have just gone for a Gyro Ball to take out Espeon or do a sizable amount of damage, whatever it was. Now here I thought he would go out into his Gyarados, I don't know why, so I go for the Leech Seed, but Magic bounces back, and that basically just wasted a turn for me. Goes for a couple Psychics, doesn't do much of anything, so I'm just going to let Vinny finish off with the Gyro Ball. Now here, I already know what's coming, a Fire Blast, because my Hydreigon has the exact same move. I'm thinking it's Specs, I'm not sure. So now here, I wanted to bait him into going into Gyarados, thinking I would go into Ninetales. So he goes into Gyarados, which is good for me because I can go into King Ghidorah and proceed to take this thing out with a Draco Meteor. And that really works well because I don't have to worry about this thing taking care of Harold if it had Ice Fang. Well, actually, no, Harold could have come in and taken it out since he's Scarf. So, well, either way, Gyarados is done for it, so don't have to worry about it. Goes on to his Toxicroak. I was thinking this thing had dry skin, but I didn't want to take the chance, so I went out to Vinny predicting a Fake Out, which it actually went for Fake Out. Wow, I'm actually just noticing that Toxicroak is a female. I know it's just out of nowhere, but I just noticed it was female. So anyway, I'm predicting a Drain Punch gone to Francesca, which probably wasn't a good idea. I mean, I know she resisted, but she's not physically defensive at all, so even still, that's going to do a sizable amount of damage. Now, I know she can live another one, so I'm going to leave her in and just go straight for the Sleep Powder. Put that thing to sleep. So, with it to sleep, I can safely go into Harold now. Now, here I thought he would go into his Hydreigon. Now, even if he did go into Hydreigon, a Brave Bird still would have done a lot of damage to that thing. So, going for a close combat here definitely was not a good idea, especially seeing that he wakes up. Now with the Intimidate drop, Sucker Punch isn't going to do that much. Does about 33%, about, yeah, somewhere around that range. So I go for the close combat, which doesn't do much of anything, which gives him the momentum since Harold is locked into close combat. So I need to get him out of there and bring in Vinny as fodder because, well, she's really not going to be able to do much of anything else. Yeah. So she's just going to be foddered off from... she's just going to die by a Drain Punch. Let's leave it at that. So, yeah. Vinny didn't... Well, actually, no. She did take out Espeon, did a sizable amount of damage to Gyarados. So, I guess she served her purpose. But she kind of hurt our team with the Magic Bounce and the Spikes situation. So I go on to Travelers. If you can get the reference with this, kudos to you. You get a cookie. I thought he was going to go out into Hydreigon to take a Fire Blast. Even still, I could have done a sizable amount of damage with a Fire Blast. So I went for the HP Fighting. but that doesn't do much of anything since he stays in with his Toxicroak. This Toxicroak actually proved to be quite a nuisance, and I actually really like Toxicroak, but now I really hate it at the same time. So, seeing it has dry skin, I'm just gonna proceed to wipe it out with a Fire Blast, which I probably should have done in the first place. That would have been much better for me. Excuse me. So it goes out into Jolteon, and I can already see a Thunderbolt coming, so I'm gonna switch into King Ghidorah to take that hit like it is nothing. Probably should have just switched out into Fran, because Ghidorah is now crippled due to paralysis. Now, I don't know if he could have outsped his Hydreigon, because I don't know if he's running no, he's definitely not running a Scarface. Seeing how much damage that thing did at the last minute, it was probably Specs. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, he's gonna go for another Thunderbolt here. I was kind of scared if he went for the HP Ice, but no, he goes for another T-Bolt. So yeah, I can just take it out with a Draco Meteor, and let me just say, that's the greatest nickname I've ever seen for any Pokemon. Gold Mufasa. I just broke out laughing when I saw that, because it's just pure yes. It really fits. He really looks like a Gold Mufasa. Just take away the black stripes and bingo. You got the brother of the father of Mufasa. So anyway, he goes for the Extreme Speed. I know I can live it from the attack drop from Intimidate. Probably should have gone for the Close Combat here. It's not only would I've been locked into it, but if that Hydreigon wasn't Scarf, which it most likely wasn't, hoping it wasn't, well, it wouldn't have made a difference, then Harold could have taken that thing out with a Close Combat. So it was a double down there, and yeah. So I bring in my Conkeldurr. I really wish he could have gotten some more use this match, but the only thing I can do is just go for a Mach Punch, and he goes for a Draco Meteor to proceed to take Conkeldurr out. I highly doubt that critical hit mattered, especially if that thing is Choice Specs. So yeah, he's just going to proceed to wipe out the last two members of my team with a Draco Meteor, and that is going to be good game. Yeah, as you can see, the two big mistakes that I made this match were continually going for the spikes when that Espeon was still up. I definitely should have just kept going for the Gyro Ball to make sure that thing was out the way, and I could have gone for another set of spikes. Yeah, because that really hurt my team. And with Harold going for the Brave Bird against that Gold Mufasa, probably should have just gone for the Close Combat. And that next match, I'm going to use Conkeldurr, because I really want to get him some use. Because I love Conkeldurr. It's a really... or Conkeldurr. Whatever. Anyway, this was a good game. Great match, Vincentixo. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it. And I'll see you guys next battle.